Hi, this is Dee at Aloha Astro. Let's take a look at the forecast for the moon transiting Pisces to Aries on Tuesday, July 15th. Presents you with situations, people, events, or conditions which might not please you, but also gives you the option of choosing to be happy by shifting your perspective and establishing rules or boundaries to limit negativity or unhealthy patterns of thinking, being, or relating, as the moon conjunct the south node in Pisces forms a trine aspect with the sun in Cancer and in opposition with Mars conjunct the north node in Virgo. While Mars squares Venus in Gemini and the sun engages in a T-square aspect pattern with Pluto retrograde in Aquarius and Chiron in Aries. As the day progresses and the moon moves closer to Saturn and Neptune, both retrograde in Aries, a sesqui-square aspect between Mercury in Leo and the Aries planets, activated by the moon moving into Aries, could add impatience and maybe even some egotistical anger, blaming, or victim mentality undertones to the evening, which follows a day to find plenty of things to complain about if you are looking for them. You can look for shortcomings and flaws or make excuses for your own negative patterns which limit your growth, or you can apply practical spirituality with the intent to heal what is broken and create a nurturing environment for all involved. Do you choose to be happy or not? Change your attitude and feelings, and everything else will change too. So here we can see that we still have some undertones going on with the sesqui-square aspects as we did yesterday. Mercury to Neptune, Saturn, and being joined by the moon as we get into the evening. The shift occurs at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time when the moon leaves Pisces and enters Aries. So just as you think you're getting tired and winding down for the night, you may actually feel that shift over from water to fire and find yourself a bit restless, or something comes up in your awareness, in your consciousness that does bother you a bit that you need to look at. Mars is really the big instigator right here, as it's squaring Venus and it's opposing the moon, Saturn, Neptune, the north node, and it's involved with the south node. So there can be things here that are about the lessons, karma, fate, destiny, lessons, figuring something out, the why of something, thinking about what choice you might make this time that you didn't make when you had the opportunity to in the past. In general, Venus is a benevolent planet, so even though it's squaring Mars, it kind of tempers and softens Mars a bit. And Mars is also in a problem-solving, Mercury-ruled Earth sign. So there's the desire here to make things better, but the shadow side is to find the flaws, find the faults, complain, but then you have to dig deeper into why are you doing that? Because Mars is also opposing the north node, the moon, Saturn, and Neptune. Like, what's really going on? Is it the situation, the other person, or is it really something about you because of the Aries energy, which focuses on the self? And there is great opportunity for change with Uranus and Gemini, and transformation, or the release and total letting go of something, because we have this minor grand trine in place that the moon will be activating, despite the fact that the moon is opposing Mars, and Mars in turn squares Venus. Plus we have Jupiter and Saturn at odds right now. But again, this is a benevolent planet, so it does soften some of that square activating energy, and it's more likely that you're going to choose on the side of growth and at least trying to do better or make something better than procrastinating or staying stuck in whatever you've done before, because we all know that if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. This T-square can be a bit of a kicker, because this is showing where if you keep being stuck, or if you keep leaning into the negativity, or you keep defending yourself against the future in some way, you're stopping the growth, and you're also potentially cutting off people who can help you, or people maybe that you've yet to meet or get to know better that could be good for you. So in this case, you would be your own worst enemy with that T-square. And again, it's about looking at yourself, as we have most of the tension within the chart is directed back to the Aries planets. And as we're moving into the moon transit into Aries, which will begin late tonight, then tomorrow and the next day, that Aries trend continues. And we will have other inter aspects as the moon moves forward, but the predominant energy is on you. And are you having the reality that you are choosing, or are you living by default in some way, or are you creating a lot of the things around you from a mindset and feelings that are not really conducive to your happiness and the good of all? So this is just the beginning today, and sometimes I look at activations to Neptune as a divine discontent, and maybe you have to feel that kind of divine discontent and unhappiness. And that's good if you're going to make a change or look for a solution. If it's just about, oh, woe is me, then you're using today entirely wrong. All right, that's it, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Take care and stay safe.